Okay, we are live with Andy Potts, Kyle Coon. How'd it go? First time guiding. How'd it go?
Well, you got to ask
Andy. Yeah. Kyle. How'd it go, Kyle? Did he do okay?
I think I'll keep him around a little bit longer.
Yeah. Was he pushing you hard?
Yeah. No. He kept telling me to pick it up and give me little tips on the both the bike and the run to improve technique, improve on just in all areas. So I think overall, pretty solid work.
Good deal. Was it fun, Andy?
It was a ton of fun. I think that there's a lot I need to learn and a lot I can get better at. Just in terms of being there for Kyle, I think that's ultimately what it's about, is trying to be as not much of a non-factor for Kyle's day. So just make it so he can just execute from swim, bike, run, and we can see what his engine is truly capable of doing. And I think that's what being a guide is just allowing the athlete to shine.
What might have been harder than you thought?
So it was a little twisty and turny. It had the course had a lot of flow to it, and the first time we saw it was on the race. Yeah. So I think that
no course preview makes it a little challenging.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
the lack of the course preview, because my #1 job is to make sure we're going the right way, and I questioned myself a few times out there, but ultimately we nailed it.
Yeah,
right?
we did really solid. So
Yeah.
I'm very pleased. First time racing or anything like that in 6, 7, 8 months. So
yeah, you were gearing up for Tokyo, so you kind of had to put the brakes on, obviously, for that, and to keep fit, but maybe not get burned out. Is that a tough balance?
It's pretty challenging. It took a solid few months off of hard running, and just kind of went back to just real base training on the bike. Hadn't swum and didn't swim for like 4 or 5 months, and so just been back in the just getting back in the water and getting back into open water today was just a thrill.
Yeah, I bet.
And yeah, no, just overall felt it was just good to get the heart rate up and feel the muscles burn a little bit, and remind myself what a race feeling is really like. And now it's just a matter of ironing out and smoothing out our communication strategies, and just improving, going forward and improving, getting better every day.
I heard Andy yelling at you on the run a little bit, like, "Come on, man!" I heard you pushing you a little bit.
I think there's an opportunity that Kyle has in front of him, and I just want to try to help him realize it. I think the one thing that we did really well today was we got to see what the future holds, and for me that meant, like, when the gun went off, by the time we got to the first buoy, I said to myself, "Oh, Kyle's a gamer." Honestly, I'm not making that up. I'm like, Kyle's a gamer. So we've been training together a little while, and he had a different gear today, and I think it was maybe a little bit of adrenaline, a little bit of like it's game time, but he had a little bit more dig in him, and you can only find that in true competitors. So I learned that about Kyle. That was one thing I learned.
What did you learn about Andy, Kyle?
I'd hate to actually race this guy. He's a competitor, man. But I'm so, man. He knows his stuff, and almost 20 years of being a pro triathlete, and just an overall athlete in general. The knowledge base just goes beyond what I could ever imagine. I'm thrilled to get to hopefully tap in and learn a little bit from him.
So is the goal to be in Tokyo together?
We're going to see how the relationship develops.
Okay.
If we continue to get along.
If he can continue to put up with me, we'll see. I got another really strong guide, and hopefully he's pushing himself as well, and hopefully he and Andy can actually work together and develop a little bit of a strategy with our coach, and we'll see. When it comes down to it, we'll see who I work better with, and who how do we work together, and you know, we'll take that partnership and we'll make it beautiful and hopefully race real fast.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting, Andy, for you to go back to the Olympics as a guide after doing the Olympics yourself.
It would be. I think ultimately, like, I would just work on the unspoken things that make Kyle super fast. I think that's the key, is getting the most out of the athlete on the day. And I would jump at the opportunity, but it's the athlete's decision. So yeah.
Well, no pressure there.
Right on.
Well, thanks for spending some time with us. Congratulations on a great day, and it's good to catch up with you.
You bet. Colorado's back at triathlon. Let's get in on it.
Yeah, perfect.